How do central banks, what mechanisms do central banks use to effectively print money now, since they don't have the mandate for the most part to directly print money, as you put it, Tuur?
Well, yeah, I mean, they lend money, so they lend money to the guys that spend it. So this just kind of eventually it trickles down into the economy. But of course, the guys who spend it are, you bail out companies, you bail out governments, and so and of course Wall Street, and a lot of that money kind of goes into not necessarily to very base consumer goods. So that's the kind of the very sad, part of this story is that, like, once the inflation shows up in consumer goods, it's like the balloon everywhere else is already so blown up that it's about to burst. And so, but it's like there's no warning signals like that. We get all these asset bubbles, and then the last, I'm speculating, of course, but the last ones to be warned is going to be the blue collar workers and people who just live from paycheck to paycheck. All of a sudden, these costs are going to skyrocket. And that's, of course, when everybody knows, like, it's here.
Yeah, I think definitions are very important in this respect, because it's common for us to say that central banks are printing money, but what they are in fact doing is creating additional claims on productive assets, right? Still in the world today, gold is the only money. Gold is what is at the foundation of all central banking. And the claims that they've created on top of it, which were once redeemable for gold, and as we all know, they are no longer, they are just now essentially claims on productive assets that they're using to manipulate markets. And I do think that it's insidious almost in how illusory it is, because even if you look at Venezuela, they had the best performing stock market as they were going through hyperinflation, because the nominal returns in the stock market are denominated in a failing currency. And I think you're seeing that today. The writing is on the wall. We have 40 million plus unemployed, new all-time highs in the stock market. So I do think we are in the early stages of, a currency collapse.